Again, running into some traffic. Georgia Stewart, all the pace in the world, all the time in the world out there with all that experience coming to play. And that's a dab down for the first try of the game. A nice line up there, good defensive line. You have to go low. Very strong run. Good support coming in, very fast. Moving the ball. Ella, again, very fast runner, and I would be exceptionally surprised if she gets caught, but that's probably not what I should say, because that's lethal. And she dabs it down, and Kenna walks up to take the kick. Finney. And a nice run by Loper, but nicely read. And they've cut Kenna loose against one of her old sparring partners, Ruby on the ball. And Kate, very confident carry, and Kenna sees a hole around the corner. She's got good support from Ruby. Oh, Vienna just couldn't quite get hold of her, but actually might drag her out. What's happened there? Well, let's go 5 meters, which it just has, allowing Georgie to pounce on it and dab the ball down. Pretty easy try from a slight miscue there. We've got a tap there, a Loper, good strong run, breaks 2 tackles, got through the third, very strong runner there. Kate's around her legs, not getting anywhere. Josie pushes it off, and the sparring partners, Kenna's very sharp on there, and there's just great support from Uni, and Ruby has got a very good turn of speed, but she's read there and bundled into touch for the first line out of the game. And good step from Ting. And she opens her pace and dabs the ball down through the post. Passing Kenna for the kicking duties. If I was a betting man, I reckon that we're going to be going left. There you go. Antonia pinning her legs back, and oh, what happened there? And the try awarded. She's had to reach out for that with a whistle, but we'll see what happens here. Here we go. And Kenna's looked up, and she's going to go the long way round. My life, she went the wrong way round, and just as she eases off to put herself between the posts for what I would imagine is the final score of this thrilling game. And just put the icing on the cake, she converts her own try. And that's the end of this game. Well, Lonnie's men's play, actually. And go away, says the Lonnie player. And they're going to have to be careful. That didn't look like they were back 10 there, but again, I like the way that Jimmy's letting the play go. And we're into a foot race now. I don't think she knows that there's somebody behind her, but she's got support. How good's that? And a very strong fend off sees Lonnie on the scoreboard. Wow, that was a tussle in the middle for a long time. Change. It's a nice strong run. Number 23 eventually gets tripped and offloads one of our exciting juniors. Puts an excellent pass into Meg Richardson, who will find the try line. A wonderful state. And play rugby here. There we go. That was left to run to the 22. A little bit of deception there. We're going to have a big, strong run there. It was a big, strong run. That was a very, very cheeky steal. And a very interesting kick to get us underway. That's fair game now. It is fair game, and we see the experience there. No reason why That can't be picked up once it goes 10. Not much space there, but an excellent challenge. Down. Ball recycled well. And it's being moved along the line. Just need to get back, give her an option. Ebony's opening her legs, and I would suggest would have the running here, but as she always is, very unselfishly passes off and puts Bernadette on the score sheet in the air, blowing the whistle and giving the reward. That's what all players play for, is that reward of the whistle. Actually, thinking about that, I think that's how they trained Pavlov's dogs in the Second World War as well. No, sorry, completely different thing. At this point they're going, Brancher, what are you on? Ah, just high on life, ladies and gentlemen. Lonnie, who show themselves very, very happy to rumble the ball up. Bernadette making the tackle, she'll make that, and smartly wrestles her out, giving the advantage to Taruna on the throw, some 7 or 8 meters out from their own line. Anybody any option, but I tell you, if there's no closing down of Georgia, there she goes. There we go. And bundled out into touch by Teresa, who is very competent. And Georgie give her an option, and one would expect finding somebody to take it across the line and score. Well deserved there. Just enough. And how about that? Where number 1 Loper makes it look like a walk on the paddock. And the dab down, second driest capital in Australia. But not playing today. There's a lot of dew on the ground. Oh, bit of a stop there. Must have been a bit of a hill just there. Here we go. Oh, there's the danger. And in spite of George's best efforts, on the board twice. Beautiful pickup round her ankles. She stands up and gives a massive option for the marauding Lalea, who is on a foot race, but she has support. Oh, just couldn't hold on to it. And it'll be interesting to see what Quins do at this point. Up the ball, she got monstered there, giving Lonnie the opportunity to to then we have had a strong jackal and an opportunity for a clear run down the Quins right wing to put Erica on the scoreboard. And that hit the post and had enough momentum to spin its way over the top on this Saturday. And there's the push. It's all the relative height. That said, it's come out all over the place. I reckon Jimmy's going to reset that one. Just her any quarter at all. There it is. And again, it's twisted, but there's an advantage of Jimmy lets it play. Bernadette having a run. And what a run. Wow. Like I said, just caught there, but she's smart enough to dab that ball. It's an exciting girl, straight to Pregnall, who will run. She's got great support, both sides. Oh, how's that for a matchup? Try score of it. And she's going around the corner and really needs to think about what she's doing there. But the arm comes up. Branch to feed. Very getting caught, but managing to get the ball nicely away. Down is rewarded, and Kenner is not taking or giving them any time at all. But she does what we see so many times. Run around the outside, and needs to put the ball down. She's getting a little bit of trade in the in goal, which she'll enjoy. And of course, great show of air, giving Uni in the form of Vivi a opportunity to jackal the ball. Need to be a little bit careful. Rolling out the way. I hope she's okay. I hope she's having a bit of a rest. And there goes Ruby to Kenna. With Bernadette chasing and making the tackling goal. And quite rightly, the two players give each other a pat. I actually see a lot of parallels between the two of them. And on the outside by Ella and Vivi. Vivi shows some clear air and again has rights on the ball and has a great option out there with Ella, who has the pace and the step. Leans over and casually dabs it over her left-hand shoulder and a shake and laugh with oof. I think there was a Uni hand on that, went a bit astray. An exciting new talent passing to Ruby, who is nicely tracked by Bernadette, who gets a ball and all and bundles her into touch. Goes and nice competent kick straight in the arms of Emily Pregnell, who straightens up, swaps the ball and picks up her skirts, except she's being tracked by Ruby, her teammate, and a bit of a giggle and a laugh with each other. And I reckon 19 seconds, that could be one of the quickest tries of the season for Emily Pregnell. And finally Ting on the wing, needing to step in, which she's done. And it's a foot race now. By no means having it all her own way, the two number 15s having a bit of a jog in under the post. Stewart steps back for what is a successful conversion attempt. Play on, it's out to Ella, number 12 on the wing, who has pace to burn and who runs in for a well-deserved, well-worked University try. Notice I didn't say that until the ball went down, because I have heard of this commentator's curse. Watch that signal. Won't telegraph this, but there we go. Oh, Ruby, excellent skills on the ball. Touch judge puts his arm up, and as he is a member of the legal fraternity, nobody questions his integrity when it comes to that call. How was that for a well-worked line-up? Anderson saying that wasn't straight. The referee having a different opinion. Now Lindiger against Ruby. The wry smile from Ruby as Lindiger puts the icing on the cake. Well-matched game. Nice kiss and cuddle. Oh, even Jimmy gets a kiss from Ebony. And I really do appreciate the refs. Two refs doing sterling service here today. And back in the pocket, that looks like Matilda, who has just got herself into a wonderful scoring position. Butte nicely brought down, and the tackler. There we go. Trying to play well, covered out there on the wing. And ball's back. Look who's on the wing, and she has the skills to get herself over, and so she does. Great vision and great positioning out there on the wing. And so right in the face of Altamura for that kick. And with the scores at 5-0, and Jimmy showing his Matilda's worthy skill, I think we'll brings it to ground, experienced player again. And here, Gabby with the tap and go. The big fan. Teresa's crawling for the ball. And short on support, but she finds it. And Look who it comes up to. Harlequins' very own Fiona Anderson. Without anybody in front of her, will jog herself in through the posts. Taking responsibility, the ball comes out the back. There's miles of options here. And absolutely stepping, we can see number 21, Charlotte McNeil. Back, Finney loads. And now it's a foot race. And based on today's evidence, Fiona Anderson will have the wings of it and goes through, dabs the ball down, and edges Harlequins out in front with a conversion to come. Wind absolutely down the paddock, but really no problem at all. And back it comes out to the receiving players. They're going to overlap there if they want it, but it looks as though she's going to take responsibility herself, driving the ball in 10 metres. Stripped by Harlequins, though, which is very impressive. Their player needs to get out of that. And things are slowing down. People are getting slightly tired out there, but Taruna's coming on in numbers. This will be a patience game. And there we go. Look who's there on the wing. Changes direction and must be over for a critical try. Straightens up, into contact, and stolen in a decisive steal by Harlequins. And it is a foot race, and you'd have to say this would put it beyond Taruna as the ball dabs down. Jimmy puts up his arm, the whistle gives the reward.